Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. There was a very good 10-round fight, women's fight on the undercard on the GBM show, which is over in Doncaster today. It was between Stevi Levy, who had 13 wins, 3 defeats. She came in, but she'd never been stopped. Held, I think, the EBU silver title or something like that. I don't know what the fuck that is. Silver title. But a good, tough little battler. And she took on 24-year-old Ellie Hellewell, who I hadn't seen box before. Now, Ellie, like I say, 24, she's from Doncaster. This show was in Doncaster. This was an eliminator for the Commonwealth title. And she outpointed Stevie. I think the ref had it 97, 94. I think I had it 96, 94, I think, for Hellewell. But this was a perfect example of a young fighter lacking experience, but getting experience against the right person, because Stevi Levy pushed Ellie all the way. I mean, it was, first of all, the difference in physique was startling, because Ellie Hellewell is a very tall, thin, reedy, stand-up boxer, southpaw. Stevie, more short and squat, comes in, putting pressure on, swinging the hooks in. And this is a 10-2s fight. This was a 10-2s fight. So, of course, it favours the shorter distance. 20 minutes favours the fencer, shall we say, the one that likes to, prod and poke. And Ellie Hellewell, straight away from the word go, opening round, she was doing that. She was moving really well, very upright stance. She's trained by Jason Cunningham, who had a very similar style, former British Commonwealth and EBU champ himself. And also trains Josh Padley, who, as we know, gave Shakur Stevenson a decent row. And it was a good fight. It was a perfect learning fight for Ellie Hellewell. That's not to say that, Stevie was brought in to lose. She didn't. She was trying to win for every second of that fight. And she did win rounds. But the questions that were asked of Ellie Hellewell, not Jerry Halliwell, Ellie Hellewell, was, can I get through little mini crises? Can I, soak up the heat and then come back? And this was happening because I think there was in the second round, there was this almighty overhand right from Stevie, which clipped at Ellie pretty much slap bang on. If I have a criticism with Ellie, it's that she is too upright, and the defence can be a little bit porous, maybe, but that'll come with experience. She'd never been beyond 6 rounds before, and this was her first 10-rounder. But when she was clipped, and when it looked like she was huffing and puffing between rounds after about 6, she was coming back and sticking to her boxing, sticking to a game plan, despite Stevie putting the pressure on. So it was pressure versus more of a stylist, and Ellie Hellewell, I think, passed the questions, passed the test, with flying colours. She will definitely be a better fighter for doing these 10 rounds. For Stevie, it's her fourth defeat. All of the defeats have been on point. She lost to Tycee Gallagher. She had an EBU. These are super bantamweights, by the way. She had an EBU super bantamweight title fight in Poland and lost that over 10 rounds. I think she lost most of the rounds. And Georgina Guanini beat her in Barcelona over 8. I think that was her first defeat. So she is sort of British level, certainly, nudging at European level, perhaps not so much. She does lack a little bit of technique. I think she's 32 now, so she was 8 years older than Ellie, but she's got something left. The women's game, because the gene pool, the talent pool, isn't quite as deep as the men's. If you keep fighting and you keep putting up good performances, even if you're losing, you'll get opportunities. The fight she had with Tycee Gallagher was for the British and Commonwealth belts, and she lost on points over 10. That was over in Bethnal Green. But she's all right. I like Stevi Levy. She's a good fun fighter, gives everything. Kind of has, I think her mentor is Dave Allen, and she's got that sort of same mentality. Okay, I'll lose a fight. No, okay, I'll come back. I can do well. There's no reason for her to lack any kind of confidence. She'll give anyone a hard night's work. But for Ellie Hellewell at 24, I liked what I saw. Very nice, tidy, upright boxer. Again, perhaps a little bit too upright at times. You don't want to be pulling back with your chin stuck up like a weather vane, or someone will take it off. So, and southpaw as well. And her style suits the 10-2s. It really does. Kind of like, Sky Nicholson's style suits the 10-2s as well. That sort of box, hit and don't get hit. Almost an amateur style, almost. But this 10 rounds, it's like welcome to the pros. This is a bit long, a bit of a longer distance now. So I'm eager to see Ellie Hellewell, see where she goes. I'd give her a bit more experience. She's got time on her side. Maybe, this was an eliminator for the Commonwealth, so maybe she can go for the Commonwealth. But she's got a good career ahead of her if she lives her life and stays dedicated. So I don't know if you saw this fight, but what did you think? I thought it was a good fight, good little 10 rounder this. Still not keen on the 10-2 minutes, but it looks like it's here to stay. So we make of it what we will. They interviewed Savannah Marshall yesterday. I might have been TalkSport interviewed her, and she said, they asked her about the 10-2, and she said, no, we'll stick to 20 minutes. You don't get paid for overtime. I don't want to be doing three-minute rounds. And Savannah, you would think, with her style, would be better suited to the 3-minute rounds. I think if that had been 10-3s against Marshall, she would have beaten Marshall. She was coming on very strong at the end. She won the second half of the fight. I can't remember what I scored that fight with Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, but it was much closer than a lot of Shields' acolytes said it was. But yeah, let me know what you think of Ellie Hellewell and Stevi Levy. That was a good fight. Go and have a look. It's on DAZN. Good fight. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Oh, and thank you to everyone that wished me happy birthday yesterday and who joined the live. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. It made me birthday, that did. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, spread the word about Joe Stoner Boxing, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.